Okay, aloha from Kauai. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to do rocks, like lava rocks that you might see in the ocean, in watercolor. First, we're going to start out with our Arches watercolor block. Open that up. And some other equipment you might need. I've got a flat watercolor brush, a liner brush, a micron pen for some pen and ink later on, and an assortment of Winsor & Newton colors. And you got your water, and the most important thing here today is the sponge. We're going to use this to make some rock shapes. So what I'm looking for is like a smooth sponge with some holes in it that gives it that look of the lava rocks that we see here in the ocean. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to make some rocks. What I want to do is I want to get some dark color made up in my tray here. So what I'm going to do, to make like a black tone, I'm going to take red and I'm going to mix it with green, because you get all the primary colors, because green has yellow and blue, and by adding red you get all the primaries. So here we go with some nice dark colors, and I probably want to have it more red than green, so worst come to worst I want it a little bit more on the red side, maybe even add a little purple to that, and maybe a little bit more green there. And then I'm going to do is I'm going to take, on dry paper, I'm going to take my sponge, wet it a little bit in the water, wring it out, and I'm going to take it and put it in the paint. I get some paint on there, and I'm going to make a few nice little rocks there, rock shapes. So I see kind of a rock there, kind of stagger them a little bit. Here's a little rock. Okay. Now I'll take some more paint, maybe vary the color, add a little bit more purple there. There's some rocks. Now I'll take a different sponge, and maybe I'll come in with some I'll come in with a little bit of burnt sienna. This is a harder sponge. Let's see. Go on this side. Get some color there. Maybe a few more rockish shapes there. And I know you're saying, what is going on here? Here's another sponge. Let's see what we can get with this guy. Some more shapes. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my liner brush, come back with some of that dark color, I'm going to make some more. Okay, now I'm going to pull out the shapes of the rock, and I'm going to say that the sun is coming in from this direction, so we're going to have some shadow on this side, and put in a shadow like that. So you're going to have a light side and a shadow side. Kind of get some shadowy shapes in here. So now they're starting to pull out a little bit. And you don't want them to all be the same. You want to make some of these rocks a little bit different. And get some nice variety in there. There's some shapes. A little big rock here. Okay. Now I'm going to take some burnt sienna, that red dirt color, maybe add some more into the rocks. Blend them a little bit. Let those colors mix and blend. Okay. Now maybe on the highlight side, I'm going to take some raw sienna, this bright yellowish color, some nice yellows to those rocks. And like I said, they don't all have to be the same. You can make them different, make them more interesting. Come back in with some more darks. There's always some shapes in the rocks. Okay. Keep painting till you see rock shapes. Okay, now we're going to put in some ocean. Got our nice little rock combination going there. Take my flat brush and come on in with some Winsor blue and Winsor green. And go back and forth. Put in some of that oceany color. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Some of that color in there. It's kind of neat because some of the blue is going into the rocks a little bit, like a reflection. You can leave some white in there, that's fine. Some water. Those colors blend out a little bit there. Okay. Now I'm gonna hit it. Stop, and I'm gonna hit it with the hair dryer so that the stuff doesn't bleed around too much and we don't lose our rocks. I'll be right back. Okay, it's good and dry, the hair dryer. So now's a good time, since it's dry, to use the micron pen and put in some shapes of these rocks. So now I'm going to designate the boundaries of these rocks from what I can make up here. Different shapes. And I can even draw in some of these little designs that are in the rocks. Little pukas, or holes as we call them in Hawaiian. And you see, by using these sponges, you just get all kinds of neat little randomly shaped rocks. Saves you the trouble of trying to create them like that yourself. And then the last thing we're going to do is come in and put some more detail and some shadows. Okay. Texture on that one. Now I'm going to come back with my liner brush and make up some more dark color, almost like a black. Get as black as you can with your pigments. Remember, red and green. Make a nice black. A little bit more better on the red side than the green side there. Okay. And now I'm going to put these shadows in here. So you can really see where those rocks are. In the water there. Okay. Alright. If we wanted to, we could leave it the way it is, or we could add a little bit more ocean color. Some more detail, just show some movement there. Around the rocks. And there you go. It's a nice little grouping of some lava rocks found in the ocean. And I hope you've enjoyed this little demo. and I'll see you next time. Aloha.